Hey, what's going on? Gage Matthews here, and I'm the founder of BB Fit or Beyond Bedside Fitness, which is a workout program specifically designed for nurses who are working 12-hour shifts, made for nurses by a nurse herself. And I wanted to walk through one of our amazing nurse client studies. This is Nurse B. She's a 25-year-old ICU nurse who was working nights when she came to us, and she lost 16 pounds with Beyond Bedside Fitness. But when she came to us, she was really frustrated for a multitude of reasons. Number one, she was working nights, and she was a former athlete who very much strived on consistency and motivation and a consistent structure and a consistent routine. And when she started working night shift as a nurse and working 12-hour shifts and working a schedule that changed weekly, she lost that. And it was really frustrating because she was gaining weight. She felt bloated. She felt puffy. Her clothes weren't fitting like she wanted to anymore. She wasn't wearing what she actually wanted to. And she just missed that structure and missed that routine. And she wasn't doing anything on her days off. And she wasn't actually enjoying life away from work. And so she did what most nurses do. She tried different influencer apps and different programs, and nothing worked for her schedule as a nurse. They had no accountability, they didn't fit her life, and they were just wasting her money. She had tried intermittent fasting and just could not get the scale to budge. And what most nurses need to understand was this wasn't a discipline problem, it was a structure problem. Most nurses are very type A, motivated, very much go-getters, okay? And it's not that you don't have willpower, and it's not that you don't have discipline. You do. What you're missing is structure, and what you're missing is a workout routine that actually works for your life as a nurse, and that is exactly what we did for Nurse B. We implemented three things almost immediately. The first thing was an identity shift. So she needed to stop operating like a burnout nurse, and she needed to start operating like a woman who has goals and who was disciplined and who was consistent, who happened to work 12-hour shifts. There's a very big difference between those two. The second thing we did was her calendar optimization. So her weeks stopped being so reactive and she started responding. She started planning ahead and making sure to schedule her workouts ahead of time. So they stopped being negotiable and started being a normal part of her week. And the very last thing we did was nutrition like a nurse, where we taught her how to apply the nursing knowledge that she already has, that she utilizes 36 hours a week on other people, and taught her how to utilize that knowledge for herself so that food doesn't become this confusing thing. It doesn't become, what diet do I do and when do I eat and what do I eat? And it starts just being normal. And whenever we did that, when we implemented these three things, she stopped restarting every single Monday. She stopped negotiating if she was going to eat healthy and if she was going to work out and if she was going to walk and just live a healthier lifestyle. It just became what she did. And the weight started coming off consistently. She started dropping fat like crazy. That routine became consistent. Her energy improved. And the best part was she started showing up for herself on her days off. And she got her pre-nursing version back and became an even improved version than she was before nursing. And the thing is, we've helped hundreds of nurses just like Nurse B rebuild their routine. She lost 16 pounds while working night shift. We didn't do any sort of extreme dieting or meal plan that was way too confusing. And the biggest part was she had a routine that actually worked for her life as a nurse. Your schedule as a nurse is demanding. It's insane. It's chaotic. Not many people understand it, but I do. And I understand that your routine has to match it. So if you are ready for a customized one-on-one approach for a nurse by a nurse, go ahead and apply down below. But please do not apply if you are looking for a quick fix, if you are looking for a $30 app with no accountability and broad meal plans that don't really fit for your life. We only take on a very few amount of nurses per week. And these are spots saved for very serious nurses who want accountability, who want that routine, who are tired of trying everything and the weight just isn't budged. Because when nurses come to us, they finally see the results that they want and they have habits that last for the rest of their life. So if that is you, go ahead and apply down below.